Hi guys and welcome to another video. Today we'll be making a passenger fleet, I think. But so we'll do manual and instead of AI generate. And I got the body that we could use. Is it up here? No, I don't think it's up here. We're not gonna use a Renault Kangoo. Not the lander, but this. So I think we can make something interesting. It's a pretty interesting looking car, but I think we're gonna go with front transfers and McPherson struts probably best, and torsion beam, existing engine. I think we're gonna have to use this because that's not very powerful. So let's use this one, because I think anything under 100 horsepower will not make it. I think we're gonna go for automatic on this. It's kinda boring car, but at least it looks cool, I guess. From the game's perspective, it's gonna be a boring car for the technical things. It's mostly designed that could be interesting. I think we're gonna go with 2 extra seats in the back. Maybe a 7-seater. Probably. We could probably do 3 seats in the back. At least maybe 2 extra seats in front, but I don't know. We could probably do that. We could do one with 9 seats afterwards. And we just do this basic 7-seater. We'll have a look what they want later, but we'll probably have to do hydraulic rack and pinion, and not advanced 90s but advanced 80s. Standard, twin tube passive. And we look here, what do they want? They want drivability. They want absolute reliability. They wanna have a lot of people. They care a little about comfort, but not at all about sportiness. They do not care about prestige. They want the safety, and they want fuel economy. And now I think we got 3 of those covered, 4 of those actually. Comfort we can add pretty easily, if that's how. We got pretty good comfort there. I think there, but we can tune it a bit. They also want reliability. Guess I don't know. Maybe we can fix that somehow. I think we're kind of reliable, but not that reliable. They want safety, so maybe actually let's give them advanced 90s to make him happy. The demographic budget is 13, so that's good. That might be good. We can tune it, or let's actually do this on camera, and I'll put the others also on camera, but in a time lapse. Because why not? Video shorter. I don't have to talk for 6 hours, and you don't have to watch me talk for 6 hours. Because why would you? I certainly wouldn't. What if we give it pop-up headlights? I know it doesn't make sense at all to give these pop-up headlights, but what if? You could it's either we make this something interesting, or we just make it the most boring thing we possibly can. And I think interesting would be more fun to do, and more fun for you to watch. Probably not a good business thing, since our company is not doing great, at least. but you know what? Let's do it anyways. And the game don't really care about that, I think. Or they don't. I don't think they know what kind of headlights you use. That would be a bit overboard. Can you say that? Don't know if that's how you say it. My English skills is really. My English is terrible now. I thought it was fine in the other videos, but no way. What the why can I not talk? Utility 78 is basic maybe, or is there 90s? No, so let's do hubcaps. If we make it something instead, we could do that maybe. Looks kinda cool. Or we do that or that. I have no idea. I have no idea really what we should do. But something we can do as well. We could use that actually. Looks pretty good, I think. How's this? I think we're gonna use this, or no, let's use that. So let's make some. Oh yeah, I'll design this and tune this in a time lapse, so I'll be back in a minute or two. Probably around 5 minutes for you. So, that was designing the dispatch, which is again mostly another name for transfer, or another word for transfer, or similar, because but this will transfer people instead of cargo like the transfer did. Don't think I've ever seen a van with pop-ups. If you know one, please tell me in the comments. But I'm pretty happy with it. Turned out pretty good. Think we're gonna make profit on it. I think people like it a lot. It got enough horsepower. I will have a look if I put ABS on the premium version. If I didn't, I'll do that. But otherwise, this is pretty good, I think. So we'll put it into production. Yeah, I was joking. We do not put it in production yet, because I haven't showed you guys the 205 PM yet. So I think I put some work in the interior. It's not very detailed, but at least I think I got some detail. We'll look. Don't remember because this is another day. I didn't get a lot of detail in, but this took a really long time. I could probably spend a bit more time on it. Might do that later, while because I think we're gonna facelift it pretty soon. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, people seem to be liking it as well. Don't mind those numbers. But otherwise, people seem to be liking it. I think it's one more I should show. And here we got the PX. Pretty happy with this too. I probably should change the name to XM because it's the sport model and the manual. So I'm just gonna fix that. But it's pretty cool. It's a van, of course still front wheel drive, but it has 242 horsepower, I think. The race is 245. It's 245. I think it weighs a bit less than the others. A bit lower, a bit better suspension, other wheels and stuff. I really like this. Probably not a smart business decision, but it's fun to make at least. So now let's actually get it into production. I will probably make some other engines, just because this engine costs a lot to make, so we can't really make any cheap cars. So I think we'll make a cheap car someday. I will make a cheaper engine and maybe even a better engine. And we'll put this one at I think 8. So and we'll put the automatic at 8.1 thousand. Cut it out. And then we'll put the premium at I think around 9, maybe let's do 10k. That's 10.1k, and then we'll put this one at around 11,000. 11,000. I think that's pretty good, and when will we make profit? Pretty soon, it looks like. That's great. So that's good. If we can keep it for 10 years and it still sells, then we'll make billions. But we'll at least make a lot of millions, so that's great. And we'll just lose in the first year. That's great too. Yeah, that's the models. And I didn't go for like 50 gazillion models this time, because it takes a lot of time, you don't do a lot. So I don't really get why. but yeah, I guess it's good to do either way. But I wonder when we'll get at least some company money. So still have like nothing. Oh yeah, we'll not do that. That's not a good idea. I don't know why I did that. Stop. Because we're gonna make engines. And we'll call it Masato engine. And we'll call it the sheep maybe. Hope this isn't something bad. And we'll do. I think we can change this afterwards. So we'll just create new, and I'll come up with something while doing it. And I can search up if MEC is something bad. But I'll put you guys. No, I'll change. I'll put in a time lapse for you guys so I don't bore you to death. So see you in a minute or so. So there we are. Engines are done, a lot cheaper than the other engines, although the less powerful. I think they cost around $500 less, or maybe even 700. Yeah, something like that. This one makes 85 horsepower and 19% fuel economy, so that's pretty good. But we'll hear it. Probably nothing amazing, but probably pretty quiet too. Can barely hear it. Maybe you guys hear it better. But it sounds like a regular i4. But let's have a look at the next engine. So here we got the base with 96 horsepower, little worse fuel economy, 16.5%, and sounds about the same. So let's not waste any more time on that. I'll probably cut this out. So I skipped over to the sport directly. Because they sounded exactly the same. I won't bore you with that, but here we got the sport. Making a 26. This one at least sounds something. Sounds pretty much the same. But it has a little kinda like this. A bit more horsepower, so that's good, at least, but what let's say, not as reliable as most other engines we've done, but got 126 horsepower, so you know, I guess, yeah. But here we have the cool one. This one still costs around $200 less from what I can remember than the other engines that I did in the last video maybe. But let's hear it. It's got 257 horsepower, so that's even more. So we gave up, or we taken a bit from reliability on this one too. Sounds pretty similar. but just lost more horsepower. So let's put this into production as well. Engineering management process optimized, probably 60 towards automate. Might be cheaper but a little bit slower. I want to do 55 towards automated. We don't have a lot of reliability, I think, in the engine, so maybe that does something. And we want probably cheaper funding or no faster, because I think we're making enough money. And we wanna work, we don't wanna learn a lot on this engine. In fact, we will have to use this. I don't really know how to get rid of those, but we'll have to do. And a bit small factory, maybe we'll be able to upgrade it. No, we can't. No, let's buy a new factory for a build, because I think we already got not enough factories. And let's do a large, or maybe, yeah, let's do a large, I think. Large, maybe 2 iron foundry, because we're probably gonna make most cheap engines here, so let's just do a little bit of this. Maintenance, expand percent reduction in material cost. That seems great for the 5% additional stuff. I think that's worth it. And that's pretty good, I think. Really big, but it's fine. What's the total cost of this? Where can I see that? Wages, let's put that down a bit. We don't want high wages. But can we make a factory in another country with lower wages? Oh, higher the wages here. Workful skill, labor cost. And this is better. Tax rate, a lot of tax there. I think maybe we'll do one in Farina. But they're pretty shit at building cars over there. But I think we'll still do it in Helvetia. Just cause they do cost a lot more, but we're a lot better at making cars or engines over here. So we'll do if CI4. That looks a bit like CIA. Hopefully we won't have to do anything with, or well, yeah, job at the moment. Automation, let's put that above. Tooling quality, let's keep that at 50 QA threshold. That's probably good. But wait, did I even? Oh, I didn't. How stupid can someone be? Or did I sign off? Did I even sign off the dispatch? Yes, I did. It looks like, so let's just sign this off. What's the C meaning? A credit score, C minus, that's not good. I think, although I have no idea about credit scores and stuff like that. I'm shit at money. Good thing I don't have to deal with it a lot. 118 million in loans. Proper C-tax margin. We'll probably these engines will probably not fit into the margin. They're probably way too big. So yes, that will probably have to do it for this video. I've had a lot of fun making this car, at least now, but yeah, I hope you had too, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.